Thank you. Your boys look like gangsters. Yeah. Shots after the wedding on the way to Bradley's Head, just outside Sydney Harbour. The bridge from a different angle. There's a ferry going over. Sweep down here and we'll get Mummy and Nikki. There's Alan, Peter, and John and Susie.
Tabs in their kits.
The champagne guys just arrived. Superb. Only Nikki can't have any, being underage.
I don't like it anyway.
Oh, you do. Well, get one for me then.
Just have it. Don't drink it yet.
Give it to Nikki. He'll drink it. Oh yes, Nick.
No.
No. Come on, drink it. is where the reception is at the Sydney Zoo. Like our table. I assume the glasses mean we're going to be drunk by the end of the night. Reception's about 200 or 300. Lucky damn.
And of course, the gorgeous couple this evening, Lenore and Stuart, Mr. and Mrs. Pearson.
What more can we say, John? Thank you. You have a beautiful daughter, and we have a gorgeous daughter-in-law. She's something special. And she calls me Big Al. Who have you been talking to? Peter. Can I make special mention of Tina? Tina Garufi is here today as our MC. She's an employee of Adam's Apple, who make the greatest sports uniforms this side of the Harbour Bridge. And if anyone would like to speak to her afterwards, we'll give you a really good deal. That's the end of the ads for this evening. I bet you didn't know this was a commercial, did you? Thank you to everyone who has turned up today to celebrate with us. Two very proud families, two gorgeous children, and I cried all the way through the ceremony. I tell you what, that was beautiful. That was really a lovely ceremony. And Lenore, I'm sorry if I take more than 2 minutes. Your dad took more than 2 minutes. I'm allowed at least 3.5. Okay? Lenore and Stuart, as you probably heard, first met at Epping West School while Lenore was doing a prac. Oh, and by the way, Stuart, the headmistress rang me to say she will be sending you a bill for the broken legs on your desk. And she said, those desks were not designed to carry that much weight. Hey, excuse me, back there, I heard that. I was referring to the combined weight of their textbooks on that desk, by the way. Absolutely. And I remember the first time I met Lenore, or maybe I'm stretching it a little bit here, but Stuart came home from school one day, and I said, what's that under your arm? He said, this is my homework, Dad. I'll tell you what, homework never looked like that when I was at school. Anyway, a little bit later on, I said, how was the homework, son? He said, not bad, Dad, not bad. He said, Lenore gave me a red tick, 2 gold stars, and 9 out of 10. I said, good on you, son, that's terrific. I said, but hang on, how come you only got 9 out of 10? He said, well, Lenore reckons I need more practice, and practice makes perfect. And I tell you what, son, you got a lifetime to practice. But truly, they are wonderful people, and we love them dearly. And may God bless you both. Thank you.
again from the beach.
Well, good evening, everyone. I've got to say it's a relief to see so many familiar faces. For a moment there, I thought I'd straight into the wrong reception. Someone was talking about people who are very special, and it couldn't have been me, surely. But no, it is a relief to see you all. Thank you all so much for coming. I'd like to thank John and my dad for those very, very kind words. And I've got to say that it would take two very fine men like them to produce children such as us, if those words that he said are true. Mrs. Pearson and I would like to thank all of you for your generosity, not only in your gifts, but your generosity with your time to come and share this special moment with us. Thank you all for coming. We'd also especially like to thank those who travelled great distances to be here. The Bruns family from Queensland, thank you for being here, and also my Uncle Roy over in England. It was a very special trip. We'd also like to make special thanks to those who helped our less able guests attend. Without them, the day wouldn't have been the same, and we're so thrilled to have them here. I'd like to make a special mention about Kate. As you can see, it's very beautiful. Thank you very much to Mark Baines for his efforts. He's done an amazing job, and I'm sure it'll taste just as good. I had a little taste before it was finalised, and I've got to say, he has mastered our traditional family recipe. Though that might have had something to do with the extra brandy he accidentally spilt in. And incidentally, my grandma seems to have the same trouble every year at Christmas, but that's another story. Thank you very much to Dean Venison over there with our video. He's kindly offered his time to take some pictures of our day. And he's also provided that getaway card, so extra special thanks to him. Thank you very much to Tina Groovy for being our MC. We're thrilled to have such a professional, and you've done a great job so far, and we look forward to a great evening. But at this point I must apologise. I must apologise for sounding like an award ceremony, but you must rest assured, Billy Crystal is not making an appearance to host later on. With Hollywood in mind, I'd like to thank our own Lord of the Rings, Adam, if you'd like to stand. He designed and crafted our wedding rings and did an amazing job. They're not only very special mementos, but superb works of art. And I think he deserves a round of applause. Thank you very much to our parents, my parents, Alan and Lisa, and Lenore's parents, John and Susie. Thank you very much for hosting this evening. I think everyone will agree this is a fantastic venue, and I assure you the food is fantastic. Thank you also for offering your assistance at times, and also for prudently choosing not to offer assistance at times as well. Because I think I can attest to this, that brides and grooms to be get a lot of advice, and some of it is a little bit unwarranted, but that's something else altogether. Thank you for your hard work behind the scenes to both our parents. You've done so much to make this day come together and coordinate all the different elements. I've heard said that a man's mother is his misfortune, but his wife is his fault. But I've been lucky enough not only to be born to a wonderful mother, but I've managed to choose an amazing wife. And if that's my fault, I'm glad of it. My wife and I would like to thank our parents for their tireless efforts in raising us, their support and guidance throughout the years when we've been growing up, and especially the last 2 years when we've been together. We're here today because of the four of you. But we couldn't have a reception without a fantastic venue. I'd like to make a quick mention of Sharon and the staff at Taronga Centre. I think they've done an excellent job so far, and we've been very impressed. And I'd like for you to give them a round of applause. I'd like to make special mention of my elder brother David being my best man. If you can stand just quickly, David. You've done an excellent job. You didn't lose the ring, which is very important. And I'm very proud of you, and I'm also very proud of you. Thank you, David. You're very Thank you also to my groomsmen, Adam and Tom, and Lenore's brother David. You've done an excellent job. I made it to the church. I stayed fully clothed at my buck's time, as well as fairly sober. You succeeded. Thank you guys. You've done a great job. Well done. Extra special thanks to Debbie, Lenore's sister and chief bridesmaid. Not only do you look beautiful, but you've managed to keep Lenore calm, and I'd like to thank you personally for doing so much to ensure that things have gone to plan today. You've been a wonderful sister to Lenore, and the best sister that I can hope. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you also to Lenore's bridesmaids, Rachel, Nadina and Cassie. You've done an excellent job. You not only look beautiful, but you've carried yourselves with charm and grace, and you've been there to support Lenore throughout this special day. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand? Have your glasses in hand. The toast is to the bridesmaids and groomsmen. To the bridesmaids and groomsmen. Thank you, guys.
That's it.
Pericles once said that the greatest glory of a woman is to be talked least about by men. But tonight, I'd like to pay special tribute to a very special woman. My beautiful wife, Lenore. She worked so hard on every aspect of our wedding. And for that, I'm grateful beyond words. What you see around you is a direct result of the effort that she's put in. From table runners to the centerpieces, the venue, the organisation. She's just done a marvellous job. And I know our marriage will follow a similar vein, that everything will be well organised, at least, and it will be a very, very happy marriage. I must confess, though, that before I met Lenore, I had no idea that teachers could be so charming, kind, and so gorgeous. I must say, I recommend all you single men out there do in-depth research into this. Go and find yourself a teacher and just see if all I've said holds true. And perhaps then we can chat about your results over a quiet beer. Finally, thank you so much, Lenore, for giving me the privilege of sharing your life with me. I love you so much. And to you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for sharing the day with us.
Lenore and Stuart would now like to commence with the cutting of the cake. Okay, moving along with the formalities, and now they would like to commence with their first dance together as husband and wife.
I think to